they're standing up and talking against the tyranny of Saudi Arabia. And what happens? The tyrant, the oppressor, what does he do? He imprisons them, throws them in prison, and he kills them. Do you know what I mean? This is what you've got. This is the thing that you've got. You know what I mean? You've got people who follow the rules and the law and whatever, and they're fighting, and then they're going up against it. They're fighting against the people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving them hidayah. So there's a lot of oppression that happens. So go back to the story of Musa alayhi salam. So the first part of the story, the first test for Musa, and his first lesson that he learns. You come across this ship, this boat, and in this boat, you've got these people, and I think they describe as poor people. They're not very rich, and they're on this boat. So they offered to give the wali of Allah, the friend of Allah, and Musa, they offered to give them a lift in the boat to take them with them, you know, wherever they're going to go. But what happens is, subhanAllah, what happens is, when they're in the boat, Khidr goes and he puts a hole in the boat, he makes a hole in the boat. So water starts to come in and the boat sinks. So now Musa looking at him saying, like, what's going on? He says he doesn't understand what, he doesn't get it, he doesn't know what Khidr is doing. He doesn't know what the friend of Allah is doing. He's wondering, like, these guys, they're helping us out, they're giving us a lift on his boat. How could you repay them by making a hole in the boat and sinking the boat for them? So obviously now, Khidr says, goes, you know, I didn't tell you that you're not going to understand. Didn't I tell you you're not going to be patient? Do you know what I mean? So then what happens? What happens is, what you call it? He goes, Musa goes, oh no, khalas, okay, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, I won't do it again, Okay? No problem. Then you go to the second part of the story. The second part of the story is, I think it is, what you call it? They come across these two parents and they've got a kid. And then I think what happens is, Khidr, the wali of Allah, he ends up killing the child of these people. Okay? So he kills us, the way it looks like he kills this innocent boy. So Musa's saying it, Musa sees this and he's like, what the hell's going on, lad? Do you know what I mean? You just killed the kid. And this is interesting, this. The kid he killed, according to some of the ulama, they say the kid that he killed is actually the Dajjal at the time. Do you know what I mean? Or he kills him. But, like, Allah knows, then if that's the case, some ulama say, well, that can't be the Dajjal. Because if the Dajjal gets killed, that means he's not going to come later on. But some say that that death is a physical death, that the Dajjal then comes like in a spiritual form. And Allah knows about if it's authentic, you know, the authenticity of what's said, but Allah knows. We don't know, but it's interesting anyway, it makes the story interesting. Okay, fine. Now, Musa saying around says, wait, you just killed this boy, what's going on here? Now he's getting upset about it and that. So Khidr says, didn't I tell you you're not going to be patient? Didn't I tell you you won't understand? That's the thing, subhanAllah. Khidr says to Musa that you will not understand. So he's teaching. Allah said, this the wali of Allah, the friend of Allah, Khidr, called to the ulama, some of the ulama. He's telling them, look, you do not know. Because Moses is thinking before that he knows everything. Now he's getting to know you don't know. There's things you don't know. There's things you don't see. Things you don't understand. Only Allah knows everything. You don't know everything. Do you know what I mean? So, okay. Musa goes, khalas, okay. Last chance. If I do it again, then you know what? I'll go. I'll actually leave you. And remember, the prophets, they don't lie. And when they make a promise, they have to stick to the promise. So Musa messes up a third, it's out. Like 3 strikes. Look, subhanAllah, in the Quran, 3 strikes and out, it comes from the Quran. People say, oh, where does it come from? Where's the origins in the Quran? 3 strikes and Musa's out. SubhanAllah. Anyway, so now I guess what you call it. You go to the third part of the story, and you go to this town, to this village, and now Musa and the friend of Allah, they're very, very tired, and they're looking for somewhere to stay. So when you go asking everywhere, I think you're knocking on door to door or something, everybody refuses to take them in to be, as guests. So as they're moving away, what happens? As they go away, they say Khidr and Musa, they walk past this wall that's fallen down. It's in this village. So what does Khidr do? Khidr actually starts to fix this wall. So Musa gets upset now. Musa actually gets upset.